Please stay still, don't fall. Okay, thank you. This is like my third time trying to record this video because or either I didn't click for the video for the camera to start recording or the microphone was off. So let's hope both things are on right now. You might be wondering, Milo, where were you? It has been so long. First of all, it has just been 5 days. Don't exaggerate. And the other one, I was sick. I was so sick I couldn't stand up from my bed. Everything hurt, my eyes burned, I couldn't hear anything, I had a sore throat, couldn't breathe. I was actually recording a video last Friday and I couldn't do it because I just collapsed because my eyes burned so much I could not be looking at the screen. I want to say thank you for the support that I've been getting lately. When I started this channel, I didn't really take it too seriously. I will make very stupid, no effort videos. I would just record myself drawing and call it Draw With Me. So I thought I was doing some sort of cool ASMR, but you know, the quality of my mic. Then I decided to actually start showing my face and start talking in my videos, and you all really like that. We got to 200 subscribers. In my heart, that's so many. I'm not gonna lie, at the start I was very worried. The video that I did, the tier list of the BL animes, was the first video I made that got to 1k view. I got really worried that will be the only content that you expect from me, so I was like, I messed it up. But then I posted a video of 3 years of drawing of a high schooler with no free time, and you ate it up. So happy for that. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of the comments. I love when you view, I love when you like, I love all of that. But when you comment, yeah, many of you commented that you wanted me to do more draw with me, you know, just like drawing and me talking, because for some reason you like me talking. I don't know. You have said that you find me entertaining to watch, entertaining to hear to, and who am I to say no? Still feel free to comment whatever thing that you want me to do, because I do need ideas. I had an idea thought out that I was recording last Friday, but I actually don't know how good of an idea that is. I might mention it later on in this video, but also I want to take this time for you me to tell you to go check out my Instagram. There in my Instagram, I'm far more active than any other social media that I have. I talk about my mangas, my characters, my projects, any update. It's there in Instagram. Every sketch that I do, every drawing that I do, it's all in there. So if you like my videos, please consider going to the Instagram. We're only going to do a draw with me. I'm not going to draw any character in a specific. I'm just going to do studies. So let's draw together, bro. Go pick up the sketchbook. Go pick up the paper. Go pick up the iPad, the graphic tablet, whatever you use. Go pick it up. Let's draw together, okay? I'm gonna be drawing in paper. You're not gonna see me anymore. Let's draw. Today I'm gonna be studying from the book Morpho, the simplified forms one. I did this yesterday. These little balls, I just did them like 5 minutes ago. Something I highly recommend before you start drawing: warm up. Basically just like do circles and lines. I don't know, it just feels better. I listen to music when I draw, so in case you started hearing something, it's the music, okay? I have an earphone on. I broke my headphones like 2 weeks ago, and it's been so painful, and I only have these earphones that cost me like $10, and they hurt so bad when I have them on, but it's all I have, so you're a little bit grateful. Anyway, do you remember, in case you watch my other video of me drawing, or did I ever mention it? I don't remember, but I think I mentioned something about watching Avatar, you know, The Last Airbender. I finished it like 2 weeks ago, I think. I finished it, and now I'm watching The Legend of Korra. I've watched like, I don't know, I think like 5 episodes. Since it is categorized as a kids show, I didn't have my hopes so high, but one of the greatest shows I've ever watched in my life. I thought many people would tell me like, oh, Avatar is really cool, but I thought it was just like some nostalgia type of thing. I also watched it because I checked the IMDb rating episodes, you know, the one that is like rating 100 episodes. The last like 3 episodes, I think, are there in that list. The one of the comet. Honestly, I didn't really have my hopes so high, as I said, because I also watched Breaking Bad because it had so many episodes rated as like the greatest of all time. I'm probably going to make some people mad, in my opinions right now. I don't hate Breaking Bad. I truly don't hate it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, that was ass. No, because I enjoyed it. But I enjoyed it at some point. I did like Breaking Bad. My only thing is that I have this problem with series that are not animated, where I feel like they make their episodes unnecessarily long. For example, one of my favorite series of all times is The Walking Dead. I love The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead is amazing. I love it. But sometimes it wasn't necessary. Sometimes you could just cut some stuff and it would be fine. Which I feel like it was something that was in Breaking Bad a lot. There were many times where I was like, dude, I seriously don't care. And I would just wait for something exciting to happen, and it would just take so long. But here's the thing, like the exciting things that happened were like really exciting. I just felt like the wait was way too long. You know, I would have to watch 2 episodes, and it was like an hour each, so I have to wait 2 hours, and it was like, since I'm not the type of person to speed up shows when I watch them, I know Netflix has that option. And honestly, I didn't actually start enjoying Breaking Bad until like season 4 or 3 maybe. I didn't drop it because my brothers really like it, and I just wanted to be able to understand what they were saying when they talked. But I mean, yeah, the ending is really cool, and like the last 2 seasons are like really cool. But I seriously don't understand when people call it the best series that has ever been released. If you have to wait 3 entire seasons for the most exciting stuff to start, I don't know if we should call that the best series of all times. No? For example, something that I really enjoy from Arcane, which season 2 just came out. We're going to talk about that in a second. Something that I really enjoy about Arcane, their episodes are 40-50 minutes long. You know, it has the same length as a Breaking Bad episode. But there's only like 9 episodes. And they told you a lot. You know, they don't make this unnecessary shit. They go like straight to the point. And not straight to the point in the way that our generation is doomed. You know, where they need everything. They tell you all about backstory, like pretty nicely, and it doesn't even feel rushed. Like it's 9 episodes long, yet it doesn't feel rushed. Like everything is told like so nicely, and you didn't need 5 seasons. And like you can sympathize with the characters, you can really like the characters, and you don't need 5 seasons. Which is like, I don't know if I'm being a hypocrite, because I do have a One Piece poster in my room. And also, I'm not saying Breaking Bad is a bad story. It's not. Like, I truly enjoyed part of it. And there's many characters of Breaking Bad that I genuinely really like. But, writing of Walter White, it was very interesting. There were many decisions in the story that I didn't like. I thought they were kind of lame. I've told this to my siblings, and they're so mad with me for it. I shouldn't be spoiling Breaking Bad. It's basically, so I don't spoil it, it's how a character finds out who Heisenberg is. Let's put it simply like that. I didn't like it how they do it. I just feel like I didn't like it, and my siblings were so mad about it. Anyway, I was talking about Avatar. Avatar was really nice. The only thing that I actually like heard about Avatar was Zuko. Like I knew Zuko existed, but I didn't like knew anything about the story or like what happens to the characters. If you haven't watched Avatar, skip this part because I am going to talk a little bit about it. Zuko's redemption was amazing. I love that. You know what I really like about it? It's the fact that it took him a human amount of time to realize how he actually felt about the world. It wasn't just like immediately like, oh, I'm now part of your team, guys, and we're best friends now. Like, no. He went on, and when he was still a part of the Fire Nation team, I don't remember how, he was like still part of it. He made some decisions here and there that like went against the Fire Nation, like ethics, I guess. But you know, Just like how they show how troubled he was. And then when you see like, oh, he's getting better, you know, when he's living in Ba Sing Sue, when he's uncle, and he shows himself to be a little bit more human, and then he's hit again with the decision of choosing between one side and the other, he still chooses the Fire Nation side again, because it's like, you know, still make him go to all the trouble, you know, him being like, oh yeah, now I'm better, but then he realizes, oh, I still haven't forgotten this, I'm still struggling with this, I'm still struggling and wanting my dad's love. When he finally gets what he always wanted, he then realizes, oh shit, this is actually not what I wanted. And I also really like the fact that the oh my god, I'm not even drawing. The fact that the Ang team didn't accept him immediately, I love that too. Make him go to trials and prove himself that he had actually changed. He helped them all one way or another to prove that like he became someone, finally was like he finally understood. And personally, I would say that my favorite episode of Avatar wasn't any of those episodes. It was the where they tell you about Zuko's like past, you know. I think that was my favorite, like that episode that I just completely like dedicated to Zuko. That one's so good. And now let's talk about Arcane. So season 2 came out. That was really cool. I mean, not the entire season, just act 1, which was 3 episodes. I really don't want to spoil it around for the ones that haven't watched it, but let's just say making gay people have anything nice. I'm really interested in the path that a certain character is taking. If you have watched it, you know who I'm referring to. I really want to see how that turns out. And I feel like the writing is like fire, not gonna lie. You know how someone with so much privilege for the first time in their life like suffers in the way that those that suffer all the time, you know? You can tell how easy it is for them to just start hating on a certain group. I'm probably not using the right words that I want to use right now, but hope you understand. You know, they just have never felt that sort of pain in their life, and then they felt it for the first time, and they see that, oh my god, it's actually so horrible, but they have the power and the capability for it to stop happening, and that's literally meaning like killing anyone who will put it in danger for them to feel that again.
Oh my god, I love it.
I love it when writers put their most beloved characters in situations like it, you know, making them do unmoral things to literally prove realistic stuff that happens in our world. We cannot leave my man Victor out of the conversation. My god, whoever pitched the idea to make Jesus Victor deserves $1 million. Whoever pitched the idea of that design, I am going to say thank you for the rest of. I don't know if it's like a current thing in the fandom, I guess, since I am not like in it. I don't want to get like anything spoiled or something like that. I don't really like Jace. I don't know, for Jace I just feel like he's just there. But I really like Victor. Like I really like Victor. But yeah, if I were to choose like favorite characters from Arcane, it would probably be Echo, Victor, and Vi. Jinx stresses me out way too much. And I know that's her character. It makes sense why she is the way she is. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying she stresses me out a bit. But yeah, I'm like pretty excited for what season 2 has. And I was watching the 3 episodes and I was just like, where's the 21 Pilots song? But yeah, I'm just really excited for the 21 Pilots song to just come out in there. They haven't released it yet, I think. Yeah, no new song. Trying to get the conversation going, you know, I'm the only one coming up with topics, so I don't know what to say. Since I got sick, I started how do you say it when you I started reading again. Dao series. Started again on Friday when I got sick. I was like, I can't do anything else. I'm gonna read it again. And now it's Monday and I finished with the story again. How long though? It's like 5 books. I'm a bit impressed with myself. Now all I have left is the extras. I finished the story again. I don't know how many times I've read that one. It is my favorite book. And I'm still sick. Maybe if I do a little... Does that look like a leg? Does that make sense? You know, in high school, my last presentation was about the manga I'm writing. Our teacher really liked us talking about stuff that we like. We would make a lot of presentations relating to that, like a lot of like creative stuff. She was a philosophy teacher, so she was like into it, you know. I remember we even had to make like a video once that it would like explain, you know, like the things like existentialism and all that sort of stuff. We had to make a video of like which one we aligned with the most and explain why. And it was like, it had to be like really creative and stuff. In the last presentation, she said to make one about like something we're really passionate about. Something that you're really passionate about, something that you really, really like. And I had already done a presentation related to drawing before, because she had a sort of presentation before that was like really similar to that. Actually talked about Blue Period, the manga. It was about drawing, like I talk about drawing a bit, so I didn't want to repeat it. And I did it about the mercenaries. None of my class really paid attention, well, only my friends. I don't know if I'm like grateful that nobody paid attention, but my teacher was like really interested and she made me questions about it, and she was like, oh my god, that's so cool that you actually like, because she knew that I really like manga, because I would make other projects about mangas and all the time. So she was like, oh my god, it's so cool that you're not only like a fan of it, like you're actually like doing it. Yeah, it was just like a bunch of sketches and just like kind of explaining like the plot and showing the characters, and I had to explain like when did my passion started, so kind of just talk about how I got the idea. But honestly, thinking back to it, probably just looked insane, since my story is a world that I created. You know, it's like weird because it is based like in the real world, because the main character Gato, she's from like a city, but the world is divided. For example, Gato was born in the east area and the story is in the west area, and there's the north and then there's the south and all that. But like, you know, my characters don't really have superpowers. It's not something like that. They are humans with way too much determination. But the people from the west area, they do actually have powers. So there you have me, the 18-year-old high schooler explaining their story like they were a fucking 5-year-old. Yeah, her name is Gato because she wears a beanie that is shaped as a cat, and her brother uses a bag in his head, so his name is Bag. They don't have powers, but Bag has like a huge axe and Gato uses 2 knives. I have a friend that wears a helmet, so his name is Casco. And this white guy, yeah, his name is Shiro because that's white in Japanese. And Casco, yeah, he uses an indestructible bat. It doesn't break. And they fight in the west, and guess what? The people in the west are cowboys. But cowboys do have powers. It later don't hit me how stupid I must have looked. But I was way too excited in the moment because it was like the first time that I was talking about it like out loud. And my teacher like honestly was like so invested in it, so like bless her. She probably didn't care, but she pretended she cared. And that made me happy. And I honestly find it really funny because since that video of the 3 years of me drawing, I kind of went through like really old stuff of me. And you know, I wasn't going to show drawings from when I was like little, because that wouldn't be part of the theme of the video. But I found some comics that I used to do when I was a kid. And in those comics, the names of the characters, there's this girl and she uses fire as her power. So her name, it's Fire. It's just funny that I've always done stupid shit like that. I thought it was like, no way that I'm still stuck with the naming the characters depending on what they're wearing or what they do. I could go through them in a video if you like, but they're really stupid and they are in Spanish, so I will have to like translate them to you. But since I was little, like I didn't really try getting better at drawing. That wasn't something that I cared about. So they're like stickman figures, which I feel like that makes it funnier. I would like design my own characters from Miraculous Ladybug. Yeah, I made the dog for me and I make the monkey, I think. Yeah, I will do a lot of that stuff, which I find is so funny. I find that even funnier that I didn't decide to actually do this for the entirety of my life till I was 15. Like I was never like, oh, I want to be a comic artist when I grow up. Oh, I want to be an animator. I never said that. I do find it funny when I like look back to it and I'm like, why it never clicked for me? And also, I grew up with Dragon Ball Z and like Final Fantasy Freddy's, and then another show that I really liked was My Little Pony. So I remember for a moment in my life, all I would draw was My Little Pony, and I didn't know how to draw humans. So anything that I wanted to draw, I would make them into ponies. I used to like a lot of Skrillex. I used to listen to him a lot, and I made like Skrillex fan art of him as a My Little Pony character. What the fuck? I hope somebody can relate to me right now. I hope somebody else also watched those speed paints of My Little Pony, but if they were like all messed up, affected by the rainbow thing. Did you ever watch that rainbow video? I just unlocked like a hidden memory. My god, I didn't actually really remember that one. The Rainbow Factory and the Smile video. I hated that one. The other day, a video in my page popped up that it was like Iceberg of My Little Pony, and I was like, oh, that's about to be so good. And I watched it and it was so lame. And honestly, I'm not really the type of person to watch icebergs. Actually, the other day I checked like the hour thing in your phone. I have like 30 hours in YouTube. I think I have a screenshot when it says like 23 hours. Right now it's back to 0 since it's Monday. Screen time. Right now I have 7 hours and 28 minutes in files. That's to prove that I did actually read again the damn book, the modal. Right now in YouTube I have 5 hours. And all I watch is like gameplays. You know, just people playing stuff. My favorite YouTubers right now are this YouTuber called 3FS. I love his humor. He's so stupid, like in a good way of stupid. And obviously Markiplier. And then I just keep on rewatching the same Curtis Connor videos because I really enjoy his editing a lot. Very annoying to me when I click on a video that looks so interesting but it has like nothing of editing. It's just like the person talking and like it's just silent in the background. There's no music and it's just them talking, like no jokes in the middle or anything. I don't like that sort of videos, and a lot of commentary YouTube channels edit like that. So commentary channels like Curtis Connor, Chat, I love her editing too. And I would say like there's this guy called Ray Like Sunshine. He's very entertaining too. Like his style of editing and commentary, it's like really entertaining. Does that look good? I hope so. So yeah, thank you for drawing with me. I promise I'm gonna try to not take so long from posting videos so often. Is 5 days too much? I don't know. I don't know why I felt like that was so long. I don't know if it's too long. Please tell me. I hope you enjoyed my japping. If you have anything in a specific you will want me to do, feel free to comment it. I appreciate any ideas and I appreciate any comment that you have for me. Again, my Instagram, it's right there in my description. It's at @brobrowe. go check me out. So yeah, thank you for watching.